All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to you sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of earth. All right. Hey, real quick, just a quick lesson, because brothers was talking over spiritual topics and, of course, the topic of the woman comes up, which we know ultimately dealing with these women, you know, our whole nation is going to get right until, we're in the kingdom. But as for now, you have to use discernment, based on the times we're in because a lot of these people are bugging out, going crazy, and this whole world has been given over to wickedness, especially our women, because they scriptures talk about giving a woman liberty, you know, too much liberty and we're seeing exactly what they do, exactly what's going on now. All right, but this is just some couple of scriptures because brothers have that desire, to be married. What the scriptures tells you, if you're married, seek not to be loosed. If you're not married, seek not to be married. All right, and the whole thing about it is being content. I keep being content because the ultimate marriage we're looking for is for the Lord to come back and for us to be the elect. All right, and then all of the perks of that are gonna, you know, pop up. All right, but because that's in our nature as Jake, man. We want the wives, we want the family and all that stuff. But really, the scriptures say so many things surrounding that. It tells you the enemies will be those of your own household. All right, so a lot of times, man, the Lord has it where that stuff doesn't work out for you because either it could have been a negative. It could have, been something to distract you and take away a lot of your time and your energy. All right. Or, maybe that's something that would have pulled you out of the truth. All right. Because many men have fallen out of the truth over a woman. All right. Or, you know, many men have been, excuse me, put through a lot of situations, all right, over a woman. This is Micah 7:10. It said, "That she that is mine enemy shall see it." And I'm gonna just play this clip of this woman, from this video. Because they understood that the black woman and the black man are on the same side. Now that we're all free and independent we could do whatever we want to, why would we seek to, be one with the black man? Exactly. And that's what they call it, a Freudian slip. All right. And when you look that up, a Freudian slip, an unintentional error regarded as revealing subconscious feelings. That's why the scriptures tell you the tongue is a powerful member. It said that many have fallen by the sword, but many more have fallen by the tongue, and that's true. All right, a Freudian slip. That's basically somebody tells you, how they really feel. They stop all the pleasantries and the niceties, and that's exactly what happened in this conversation. And that's with a lot of these women, because once again they've been given all this liberty. Esau has set them up, and they think everything is good. Just like a lot of our men too. A lot of our men playing a lot of the Israelite men playing the system. They think everything is good. Everything is hunky dory and fine, and it's not. It's not. And we're seeing this system collapse, man, and all of that's when it's wartime, man, because this is something else we brothers discussing too. You got a lot of these people who come here, they're from countries where they've seen war, they've seen active war, they've seen bodies laying on the ground, guts, organs hanging out, all right, heads blown off, people being blown up. A lot of these people come here and they've seen that, and Americans are so spoiled and so weak and dumbed down that they haven't seen the effects of that. So socially, they're very immature, all right, very spoiled. All right, that's through the rule of Esau, of course. All right, but in the ancient world, they knew and understood the true purpose of the way things would be. That's why they moved the way they did. All right, that's another thing too, man. And our nation has seen war, but our people forgot. They forgot all the times that the Lord delivered us. Because it's a difference between reading something and, oh, that's a mighty man of the Lord, versus being on an actual battlefield, seeing somebody swing that sword, seeing blood, seeing your city being burnt down, and somebody invading, and be that's what a lot of these women, they have forgot that. They have forgot that the pains, and they don't want to go into those ancient paths of acknowledging what happened to the women who came before them, and they think that they're the new hot shit under the sun, and that nothing else matters. All right, and that's the a young fool who would think that. All right, and that's why in the ancient world, they had marriages early, man, because they understood and knew that the young girl, she gets those, she comes to that age, all right, the flower of her age, and then she wants to deal. All right, she's looking for that husband. All right, and in this kingdom, they just let them run wild, and then you get to you 30 something, and now sitting on the Kevin Samuels show asking why you can't find a good man. because in the ancient world, we were gonna give you one. All right, the father would give his daughter over, hoping that man would be a man of understanding. All right, not like now where you just let her choose and she don't know what she doing. Once again, a lot of these women, they don't know what they're doing until they become 50, 60 years old. All right, this is see, I got one more. Yeah, Freudian slip. You slip it. You slip with your speech. And what does it say? Better to slip on the pavement than slip with the tongue. All right, hey, they ask you, at the job, hey, are you an Israelite or something? Hey, because a lot of brothers have told me that, random people are asking that, because they might have overheard them listening to a show, or, they noticed something, we got the beard and we believe certain things. Hey, hey, it's better just to not even tell them, man. To keep let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. They don't need to know, everything that you're into, because it causes problems. All right, but this is Judith 10, and this is where Judith left the city and went over to I believe he's the chief captain, so I believe that's the general. All right, Judith 10 and 11. It said, "Thus they went straight forth in the valley, and the first watch of the Assyrians met her." And this is after she left the city when they were about to invade, and took her and asked her, "Of what people art thou? And whence comest thou? And whither goest thou?" And she said, "I am a woman of the Hebrews, and am fled from them, for they shall be given you to be consumed." All right, so even during the time of war, this woman was still, honorable enough to try to go and well, it was a more of a solo mission, but to go and to try to take off the head of one of the chief captains, of the Assyrians. It says, "For I am coming before Holofernes, the chief captain of your army, to declare words of truth, and I will show him a way whereby he shall go and win all the hill country without losing the body or life of any one of his men." All right, she said she came declaring, "Look, I'm gonna show you how to defeat these people." It said, she came as somebody who switched sides. It said, and when the men heard her words and beheld her countenance, and that's what got them, they wondered greatly at her beauty and said unto her, "Thou hast saved thy life, and that thou hast hasted to come down to the presence of our Lord. Now therefore come to his tent, and some of us shall conduct thee until they have delivered thee to his hands. And when thou standest before him, be not afraid in thine heart, but show unto him according to thy word, and he will entreat thee well." Then they chose out of them 100 men to accompany her and her maid. They needed 100 men. And they brought her to the tent of Holofernes. And then was there a concourse throughout all the camp, for her coming was noised among the tents, and they came about her as she stood without the tent of Holofernes, till they told him of her. And they wondered at her beauty, and admired the children of Israel because of her. And every one said to his neighbor, who should despise this people, that they have among them such women? Surely it is not good that one man of them be left, who, being let go, might deceive the whole earth. All right, and you can read the rest of the story. Eventually, Holofernes, he turns up. He gets turned up, dealing with her, and she's basically lying, so she can get close, and then of course we know she cuts his head off, all right, and kills him. All right, but the point being is there's one woman, just because she was beautiful, she was able to go into their camp and go, with that general behind the door, closed tents, and then cut his head off. All right, all off her beauty. All right, and none of them peeped it. All right, so you got to be wise out here, knowing these women, they do shit like that, man. They'll use their beauty, and they'll use all of that. What does it say? Sirach 24, marvel not at her beauty. All right, so we got to be wise out here, man. We got to, hey, that's part of apostles going to, the different levels of understanding, man. You got to be, that's that dragon level, man. That's that owl, you gotta know and understand and see things for what they really are, man. See these people, how they try to play you. All right. Women, beautiful women, men too. All right. Yeah, our women of our nation are very beautiful. But guess what? They're wicked too. All right. That can't be blinded at that. So all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash, and Shalom. All right. That was that clip that I played. That's the true intent of the hearts of damn near all of these women. All right. Until the time where we come down and put our foot down and establish order. All right. And that's when that Isaiah 4:1 is gonna roll out. Shalom.